Is it even possible to make a woman think about you nonstop? Especially in today's modern dating world, where the rules feel upside down. You text too much, she pulls away. You give her your heart, she gets bored. You put in all the effort, and somehow, you're the one left thinking about her while she barely remembers you. Sounds familiar? Here's the truth. It's not that women are impossible to understand. It's that most men have been playing the wrong game from the very beginning. And because of that, they end up chasing, begging for attention, and slowly losing their own value in the process. But what if I told you there's a way to flip the script? What if instead of you being the one lying awake at night thinking about her, she's the one thinking about you, wondering what you're doing, questioning why you're different, and craving your presence when you're not even around? That's exactly what we're going to uncover today. So listen carefully, because the moment you start applying these subtle shifts, she won't just notice you, she'll remember you, and not just sometimes, but constantly. Now, here's where most men go wrong. See, the harder you try to impress her, the more you actually push her away. It feels counterintuitive, right? Because we've been told effort equals results. But in attraction, effort, when it's one-sided, often equals pressure, and pressure kills curiosity. Instead, what really works is balance. Showing interest, but not overloading her. Giving attention, but not smothering. Think about it. If you're the only one pouring energy into the connection, you're training her to see you as replaceable. Why? Because effort without investment from her side doesn't build value, it builds dependency. Now here's the twist most guys never realize. When she's the one putting in effort, whether it's reaching out, planning, or even just trying to get your attention, her brain naturally connects you with value. People value what they invest in, and women are no different. But don't get it wrong. It's not about being lazy or making her do all the work. It's about inviting her into the process, asking for her opinion, letting her contribute, giving her small moments to invest. So the relationship feels like a shared creation, not a one-man show. And once that happens, something shifts. She's no longer just reacting to you. She's emotionally involved, and emotional involvement is what makes you unforgettable. But here's the thing most men miss. Even if she's investing, she still needs space to feel your absence. Because think about it. When something is always available, always within reach, we stop valuing it. That's why one of the most powerful moves you can make is not always being available. Now, I don't mean ignoring her, ghosting her, or playing childish games. That's not attractive. It's immature. What I mean is simply this. Don't drop your entire life the moment she calls. Don't train her to believe you're sitting around waiting. Instead, stay grounded in your own life, your goals, your passions. Because when she realizes your world doesn't orbit around her, that's when curiosity begins. And curiosity is the spark that keeps you in her thoughts. When she doesn't always know what you're doing, when she has to wonder why you haven't texted yet, her imagination starts filling in the blanks. And trust me, imagination is far more powerful than any text you could send. Now, once she's curious and slightly missing you, the next step is what really locks you into her mind. Before we go deeper, just do one thing for me. Hit the like button. If this is already hitting something real, what's coming next will hit even harder. Let's keep going. Emotional impact. Because looks, charm, even smooth words, those fade. What never fades is how you make someone feel. If every time she walks away from you, she feels lighter, calmer, or more inspired, she'll associate you with that feeling. And that association is what keeps her coming back. Here's the secret. It's not about grand gestures. It's about the little things no one else notices. Remembering the details she mentioned in passing. Encouraging her when she doubts herself. Listening, not just hearing, but really listening. That's what creates depth. And depth is what keeps her awake at night, replaying the moments you shared. But wait. What happens when you're consistent, but also predictable? That's where many men lose their edge. Predictability kills excitement. If she knows exactly what you'll text every morning, or where you'll always suggest going, she stops feeling that little spark of surprise. That's why you must learn the art of keeping her guessing, in a good way. Not by being unreliable, but by breaking the pattern just enough to make her think, "Wow, I didn't expect that, but that's so him." A thoughtful message out of the blue. A spontaneous change of plan that ties back to something she once said. Small, intentional surprises that show you're paying attention. This is how you stay on her mind, not just as a man she likes, but as the man who excites her. And here's the final piece. Mystery. Because as much as women want closeness, what really pulls them in is the sense that there's still more to discover about you. When you reveal every detail about yourself too soon, there's nothing left for her to chase. Mystery isn't about lying or hiding. It's about pacing what you reveal, letting her earn pieces of you over time, dropping hints instead of long explanations, allowing her to lean in closer because she wants to know more. And the beauty of mystery? It creates obsession. Because when she doesn't have the full picture, her mind will keep circling back to fill in the blanks. And every time it does, it's you she's thinking about. So, is it possible to make a woman think about you nonstop? Absolutely. But not by chasing. Not by forcing. It's by shifting the dynamic. By creating balance, sparking curiosity, leaving emotional marks, keeping her surprised, and staying just mysterious enough that she always wants more. Do this right, and she won't just think of you. She'll crave you. And if you made it all the way to the end of this video, drop this in the comments. I'll never chase again. That way, I'll know you're one of the few men who truly get it.